Uh, Thank you, everyone, join this retreat, and very thank you, Dhammadeva. Give us a good mother. And now we invite the Bhikkhu Bodhi give the speech.
I won't give a speech, I'll just say a few words. Okay, first I think speaking on behalf of all of the monastics here at Zhuangyan Monastery and all of the administration, we'd like to thank Venerable Dhammadeva for coming and allocating some time in his, I know he has a very busy schedule, but for allocating a full week to stay here and to guide us in this meditation on the four immeasurables. You know, in the Buddhist world, it's very common for teachers, meditation teachers, to teach the meditation on loving kindness, but just in a very general way. But it seems to me that Venerable Dhammadeva is one who really has a very thorough acquaintance with all four of the Brahmaviharas and is able to teach many different methods of developing and cultivating and expanding those qualities. So that's very, very rare quality to find in a teacher today. And I think we're very fortunate that we can have Venerable Dhammadeva come here and to give us guidance and instruction in these methods. And even I myself, I've learned quite a lot from Venerable Dhammadeva in practicing these meditations over the years, including on this retreat. And I know that the task incumbent on Venerable Dhammadeva is very demanding. I see that he's spending not only the time guiding the meditation in the meditation hall, but probably about 3 or 4 hours every day in conducting interviews. And I notice that even during the 10-minute break periods, he doesn't get a break, but people are coming up and asking additional questions. Okay, so now in the course of this retreat, you've learned the four immeasurable minds, the four Brahmaviharas, as a meditation practice. And though you learn it in this meditation hall, when you go home, it doesn't mean that you should forget the practice that you learned here, but you should find any of these four sublime states that you find especially beneficial to yourself, and do this as a regular practice, a regular part of your meditation routine. It's a way of especially doing this, I would say, early in the morning, because when you're developing the mind of loving kindness early in the morning, then you're planting that seed of goodwill, of kindness towards others, of wishing for the well-being and happiness of others. You're planting it in your heart at the very beginning of the day. So then when you go about your day's activities, and often in the course of the day's activities, we meet with a lot of stress, tension, conflict with others, then you have this very powerful, peaceful weapon that you can bring up, not to shoot others, but to shoot the anger, ill will, animosity that arise in the mind. And just you pause for a moment whenever you're in a conflicting situation with others. You pause, you don't react immediately, but you bring to mind those thoughts, may this person be well, may this person be happy, may all of this person's good purposes be fulfilled. And then if you just bring up those thoughts very quickly, but through the force of your practice, they come up powerfully, then you can relate to the people that you're dealing with, relate to them with loving kindness, with patience, with goodwill. And this will help to make your own life happier, It'll also help to make the people around you happier, more peaceful, and it will also serve as a force that will attract many people to become your friends, your helpers, your assistants. And so the practice of loving kindness is a way that you can make a positive impact within your family, within your workplace, within your community, even within the whole country or in the whole world. So if more and more people were to practice this loving kindness, we would be developing this force which gains momentum, which gains breath, and then helps to transform the world. So take the practice that you learned today and cultivate it in your everyday life, grounding it in your faith in the Triple Gem, the Buddha, the Dharma, the Sangha, and use it as a regular means to gradually transform the mind. And as the mind is transformed, your mind will become lighter, brighter, more peaceful, and a source of great benefit for people, as I said, all in your community, in your society, and throughout the world. So in this way, the practice of loving kindness is a really powerful, transformative practice that can be of global benefit. Okay, so again, thank you, and I wish Venerable Dhammadippa, as he wished us, we wish him good health, fruitfulness in all of his activities, and I hope he will come back and give this retreat many times in the future. Always felt welcome to come. And we'll discuss finding a date after.
We invite Dhammadippa to give the speech.
Okay, I think I'm speaking a lot, but I guess I also like to just add one thing is I think I did mention that when we practice compassion meditation, I said we are doing compassion meditation not because even though we have a retreat like here and sitting here, but sometimes when you don't have a motivation really to help the other, you need to understand that, say that not necessarily compassion, but say the compassion meditation as the one that motivate you actually want to stand out and go out to help people. So, and this is what I still ask you to remember. And what about the equanimity meditation? In some way, it might be also very helpful for you. Sometimes we definitely have a lot of idea of a certain group of people, certain thing, certain organization or certain social movement, but you could use the equanimity, not to against or what, but you try to have the more wisdom to see, how you can do better. So, sometimes the problem is, in the past, in the Buddhism, we always talk everything is because due to the past life, and it become a kind of unfortunate way, kind of like passive action that we always develop. So sometimes we definitely use this force of life abiding meditation. It can help you actually become more proactive, not because your mind, but even sometimes in a physical action as well, either through the speech or either through our physical action, mean our bodily action. So this is certainly is also part of it. It's a karma. You build up a good karma. You want to change because sometimes, unfortunately, in the society nowadays, because of certain, maybe few people that exploit the thing, right? This is what I call like they might be just few people, they kind of like whatever is exploit, like because of the either gender issue, either because the environmental issue, either because of the, a loss of immigration, whatever, any type of issues, that they will just, few people may have the power to exploit. We sometimes need to give the voice, at least. Even if you are more proactive in a certain way, always carry with this force of mind with you and because for the benefit of for the betterment of the others, we sometimes should stand out, or not asking you to hide, right? Stand out. If you can one day become a president, I will be even much better, much happier. Because I believe if you have this foresight by the mind, when you are the president or when you're somebody really, more, this is how the society is, that you have more, in a way, people can listen to you, then you can change the society, change the global, change the world better. And the last thing I need to also say, since Bhikkhu Bodhi was very kind to say that, but I also need to compliment in one way, that our senior monk Bhikkhu Bodhi also, even with that, he also run one of the wonderful organization, I don't know what they call organization, yes, organization called the Global Relief. That is as one example that you really, not just, as I said, we need this training, we need to practice, we need to keep our stronger, but we also need verbally and physically become active too, so that like a Global Relief as a wonderful organization to help to relieve the people still in hunger. So like that, and then I wish every people can engage in all these aspects, okay? That's really serve the purpose why we are doing meditation as well. Right. Thank you so much for your attention, yes, yeah.
I'm thankful that Venerable Dhammadeva mentioned Buddha's Global Relief. I didn't want to speak about it because it's the organization I founded, so I didn't want to use this venue to promote it, my own thing. But when you're going downstairs, near the door where there are various booklets put out, you'll see a folder, a bluish-green folder, with the main heading is How to Put Compassion into Action. That describes the work of Buddhist Global Relief. So I put out a bunch of them, hoping that everybody could get one. So please pick one up as you're going down and learn about the work that Buddhist Global Relief is doing all around the world. Vietnam, Cambodia, India, Sri Lanka, Kenya, Malawi, Ivory Coast, Haiti, Nicaragua, and the United States to help people who are afflicted with chronic hunger and malnutrition.
Now invite someone want to share your experience in the retreat, or some words.
Hi, I just wanted to thank